a hard time walking. I can't take like full steps. I can only take baby steps.
Our hemiplegic's fired up on her this morning. Hopefully that's something that passes in the next few days. It's been known to stick around a while, but
Yeah.
we always appreciate prayers. Thank y'all. Keep her in prayers
Thank you.
and everything. She's had it flare up where it's lasted a couple of days, and then she's had it flare up to where she's been in a wheelchair for a while. So we're hoping that we got the couple of days one. But see, she can't drive because of epilepsy. So, but if we had a car, she'd do it with me.
Yeah.
She would be the one running the phone and catching all the orders. I wish we could DoorDash. That would No, Roger, I'm not gonna watch the fight. I'm not gonna watch the planes. Don't have. There's that douche. The one that likes to make accounts with your face,
Yeah.
your picture,
Yeah.
and name them very rude names about you. But yet TikTok does nothing about that. I don't have Netflix, so I'm not gonna watch the fight tonight. I think it's gonna be Jake Paul.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think Tyson's about to take a big payday. Exactly. I mean,
I know.
We get violations for saying nothing at all, but this guy can make
Yeah.
accounts with her picture and name them in horrible names.
Yeah.
But it's all right
Yeah.
for him to do that.
Yeah. They look over that.
Jeez, man. That's an insane. Jake Paul said his outfit for the night, his walkout outfit, is going to cost him $1 million. That's still an insane amount of money. You know, and I think Tyson's going to throw the fight. I think he's going to get in there. I think the fix is already in. You know, I would like to see Tyson win, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I mean, the money's broken if it does. If Tyson beats him, the most they can do is come back for a part 2 and make more money. Hey, Jay Poley. It's all fixed. It's all about money. And, you know, they might come back and do a second match if Tyson wins. But, hey, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
I just don't see it. I don't see Jake Paul losing because he has money in these fights. Tyson's getting $20 million. He's probably getting an extra 10 to go out there and take a dive. He'll go out there and put on a good show, and then I could have done without seeing Tyson in those Versace drawers, though. Y'all double tap the screen, give us some hearts. Gifts are definitely appreciated, but not mandatory or anything like that. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to send a gift to be in here. We are trying to get our room taken care of for at least tomorrow. So we're asking if there's any kind hearts out there who would help us any at all with that. Got to come up with 110 by in the morning. But we're going to a cheaper place Monday, so. I was hoping we was going to be able to move to the cheaper place this weekend, but
Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to tell me this morning he had a spot open. Come on. Hey, Susie.
Hey.
That way, hey, Laura. Thank you, be kind. Yeah, we're kind of just, after I paid this morning for tonight, it kind of left us flat broke. I was hoping the guy that was going to let us get the cheaper one would have said this morning he had something open and we could have came on today. But he doesn't have anything coming open until Monday. So that would have definitely, what I spent for one night here would have been 2 nights there, almost 2 nights. But other than our problems, what's everybody got going on tonight? If I'm not lagging. DK, she cuts her own hair, and a girl she knows gave her the hair dye. Girl does some couponing. She had some extra hair dye that she wasn't going to use. Gave it to my wife. So
That's how I did it.
Yeah, so it's not priorities are backwards. It was she cuts her own hair and she dyed her own hair. She colored her own hair. So
Really not nice way.
I don't know. Hey, Florida grown. We're struggling tonight. I was telling some of the other people who's been in for a while, we're getting a cheaper room Monday. I do work, Terry. She's applied for a disability. She's trying to get her disability.
There's no excuse.
Imagine Florida, but Florida grown was hit by the hurricane. Yeah, I mean, you can go to the Dollar Tree and get a box of hair dye now, but, you know.
Right.
They said your hair is really
Thank
pretty.
you.
I can't read the writing on that.
It was on their last
Hey,
one,
Linda.
But I couldn't make out the name.
Yeah, she, like I said,
Yeah.
you know, the girl gave it to her. She the other girl with coupons, a Country Heart, and bought 2 or 3 bottles of it with coupons. Done it once on her hair, didn't like it. Hey, Tina and Alvin. Or Tina Alvin. I don't know. Alvin might be your middle name. I don't know. I just assumed that. Yeah, this week I didn't get to work a whole lot because of the weather. And today we just did a couple hours busy work. And that didn't pay very well today. Brooke, I do any side jobs that pays. I'm trying to get out tomorrow and find some that I can do. I've talked to a few people on Facebook Marketplace and stuff about some yard work they needed done and some clean outs and like cleaning out their flower beds and stuff like that, getting ready for Christmas stuff. And always.
Yeah, always.
I did sit here today waiting on to go to work. just to go there for it to be like a little 2.5 hour job that paid like $20. I used to have 2 jobs.
What jail you work at?
I don't work at a
You
jail.
don't work at a jail.
I work with a construction company. That's my wife here.
Okay, somebody's got one more time to ask if I'm your son.
They're just wanting to get that reaction out of you. It does add up, but it still, man, it left me flat broke after I paid for the day. I think I got $2 or $3. Charlotte says, stay cool. No, actually, I do work. Thank you, Brooke. People are always going to be rude. This room we're in is $110 a day. It's kind of pricey. We're getting into a cheaper room Monday. The guy didn't have any open rooms until then. He said he knows he has somebody's checking out Monday, and he's got me down for that. So it's a lot cheaper. What we paid here in 3 days would be a week over there. So I didn't get to work a full week today because of the weather. We had a lot of rain here, and what I paid them for the day and everything left us broke. She does not. She's trying to get her disability. She has epilepsy, hemiplegic, and PTSD. Like today, her hemiplegic's acting up on her, and she's having some issues walking. So she does not work because she's trying to get her disability. We are not battling tonight, guys. Trucking Gemma, what? I didn't see anything else. If you ask anything else, only I see is a bunch of question marks from you. She can't work in an office setting. She's actually applied for a thing online, the teleperformance. Yeah, this is her 4th attempt trying to get her disability. She tried it 3 times with just epilepsy and couldn't get it, but this hemiplegic's kind of a newer thing to us. So, and unfortunately, the PTSD is a newer thing. It's unfortunate dealing with that even at all. She's been looking for some work from home situations, but a lot of them's not in our area, like the Amazon always says it's not in our area, the CVS, but the teleperformance is, we want to put her to work. We just got to exactly, Kata.
Right, exactly.
She cut and dyed or colored her hair herself about 2 weeks ago, maybe. It's not.
Maybe.
Cynthia, we are in Tennessee. McElrose. Yeah, it's crazy that it takes so long, and epilepsy is something that like she can't drive because the doctor won't release her to drive, but it's not supposed to hinder work and stuff. So it's like, Twilight, the hair dye was given to her by a friend who does coupons.
Don't it look lovely? I did an amazing job, didn't I?
Just calm down. Well, her hemiplegic is not going to allow her to do a Walmart greeters because of her legs and stuff.
I did. Thank you.
She actually went and talked to an attorney this time, and the attorney told her that he didn't see her not being able to get it, and kind of advised her not to have an attorney. If I could find a legit envelope thing, Tanny, we would have both be doing it right now, just make extra money.
I have looked and looked and looked for something like that.
So if anybody knows of anything like that that's legit, hey, DM it to me. What's scammed? Raggedy Tea Time? Is that supposed to be scary?
Is that a threat?
Have a great night. Will you have a great night too?
Are we Chinese?
Don't
not
do
last
that.
time I checked.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Pop is a racist thing.
I wasn't.
You went to do with your eyes.
No, I wasn't.
I didn't know what you was doing because I was trying to do something there, and I was like, oh, no. No, we're American. We get popped for everything so easily on here.
No, I wasn't.
So, it's crazy she had to fight for 9 years for it. It's just... I was wondering what she meant too. So many people will pop on and say stuff like that, but Felicia, I think I have $5 to my name out of the 110. I took what I made today and a little few bucks I made today and went to Walmart and got us something we could eat tonight. Thank you, Tiff. It is that. And we're just, any help at all would be great. Rang bells last year for... The only thing we have down here is the Salvation Army, and that's all volunteer.
Yeah, it said the ones that said stay tuned. I don't know, I guess somebody...
No, that's what they just kind of responded back, but I only seen half of it. I am working. She's not.
Salvation Army don't pay, though, to ring bells.
Matthews 2540 doesn't help you with rooms and stuff. Felicia, yes, that's my cash app. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing?
Hey, Tamara.
Did you get your workout in today? Girl in that gym working out hard every day.
Yeah.
Seeing her videos posted. She goes to Planet. I don't know if it's not this planet. She's not from here. Tanning, we are on a list to be interviewed
With 12 pairs of earrings and what?
Hang on a second.
On Amazon for $5.
She used to do that stuff like 2 or 3 years ago. She would buy stuff, but she ain't had the Facebook thing where she sold jewelry in a long time. And Matthews 25 does not help with hotel vouchers. They don't help with rooms. I've asked. If they was open, I'd call them right now and put them on speakerphone so y'all could hear it. I do work. Country Heart. I didn't see what you asked.
And how do they even know that I used to do that? Because I don't even know who that is.
What I made for this week for the days I was able to work because the weather and stuff that we had this week, there was a few days we couldn't work, is we paid our room. And the days I didn't get to work has kind of put the hold up on being able to make it through the weekend. Charlotte Matthews 2540 is a place here that has a food bank. They help people with utilities and stuff, but they do not help people with rooms and stuff. I work for a construction company. I mean, she used to do paparazzi jewelry years ago. But I work for a construction company, and I'm not a construction guy. I'm the gopher guy. I had very little knowledge in it, and the guy gave me a spot. She is trying to get her disability. She has epilepsy, PTSD, and hemiplegic. It's crazy, isn't it, Allison? And Salvation Army here doesn't help you either, so they'll give you a food box once every 90 days. That's it. You know, and they'll help with utilities at your house like once every 6 months. We've been to just about every church in this town.
We won't go any further with that, though.
Her hemiplegic, her right side's affected. She has the grandma seizures and the deja vu seizures.
Which is, well, that's technically, it's called temporal lobe seizures, but I had both of them. Like, I woke up this morning, too, and can't even walk good. I can't take full strides. I'm taking baby steps.
We don't have a vehicle at the moment. Our truck's broke down. Hemiplegia. Hemiplegic is what I've always said. I'm trying to catch up to everybody. I wish we had some family to go to, but it's just unfortunately I don't have a clear title on the truck, so I can't sell it. Been looking for a second job. I can, and I'll work. She's trying to get her disability. I was working at a factory, and one of the lines went down, like not making that part anymore. Only service parts. The new lines that was there are not running at full speed yet. So the people that is full-time, not through a staffing agency, are getting work. People who are on staffing agencies are on standby to be able to come back to work. So basically a layoff. They're not calling it a layoff, so we can't draw an
My PTSD is from being SA. Like that, you got to say it on here.
Yeah. I mean, the oil pump's out in it. So 2006 Ford F-150. I don't know how you would get the title. It's got a loan against the title. So there was a couple questions I was seeing that I'll give me a second. Monday we get to go to a hotel that's a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. And once we get in that spot, things are going to get better because the money I'm making is not just, it's not going to be just for getting barely by. Okay, Allison. The new room's going to be $327 a week. $327 or $337. We was at that one for a while, and people. That's why we had to move out of there because people started calling in and saying we was trashing them out and everything. Thank you, Debster. People, I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Motor boating. She has PTSD, she had epilepsy, and she has hemiplegia. I've always said hemiplegic.
I too, but I knew it. They was talking about that when they said it. Cause
okay, now let me try to catch up. Because at this moment we don't have the money for the deposits and the utilities and stuff turned on. Country Heart, I've seen that one. I haven't seen anything else you sent me. I've seen somebody said had to get a title lien against it or a lien release. That wasn't Country Heart though. Yeah, we just don't have the money to do everything you need for a house. Country Heart, my cash app is right there. It's TIME0379. I'll put it in the comments for everybody. Do I have a care? Do you mean car? I'm guessing you mean car? Yeah, a lot of stuff gets filtered. Crafty Cindy, I work. She's trying to get her disability. We have a vehicle, but it's broke down. The oil pump went out on it. It was a 2006 Ford F-150 with the 5.4 Triton motor in it. Apparently, that's the worst motor Ford ever made. The Battles pay. Yes, she's applying for disability. The Battles pay when you get gifts. User, when did you offer us a home and a place to work? I haven't seen that. Why didn't your disability? I'm not for sure. Got one, Jenny. We've looked on Zeal, and like I said, right now we just do not have the money to rent a place, put the deposit down, and get everything turned on. She has epilepsy, she has PTSD, and she has hemiplegia. He told her that he didn't see it needing a lawyer this time, and it's actually gone a lot smoother this time. Her doctor visits have gone good and everything. We have not been to the welfare office. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I read that as Zillow. No, I do not have Zelle. I have Cash App and Venmo is all I have. I was reading Zulu because everybody was asking about houses and stuff. So what we're basically waiting on at this point is a date to go to in front of the judge. Hemiplegia or hemiplegic, that's how I've always said it. It mimics a stroke. Hold on, I'm scrolling back to read everything. It mimics a stroke when it flares up. She has problems using her right hand, her right leg. She has problems walking. It might be something we look into, McKelly Rose. Well, the truck's broke down right now, so it's really not helping us. She's waiting to go in for a hearing about the disability. We're in Tennessee. Uh, we are on. I was actually just earlier and I got sidetracked. Tanning. We're on a waiting list for an interview to see if we can be put on a waiting list about housing. It's crazy, but that's. She's trying to get her disability. No.
Problems, because I will do that right now.
Brandon, it's got the oil pump went out in it. They have a woman's shelter here in Dyersburg, and it gets full fast. Thank you, Julie. Eve, what are you saying yeah to? It gets going fast. I mean, she's having problems walking today.
This is pathetic, y'all.
The right leg gets heavy and starts to drag. If you don't want to be on here anymore, you got to.
Fuck yeah, I want to be on there.
Thank you, Tanny. I don't know why people have to be so rude.
Does it look like I'm faking? Does his face look like I'm faking?
I agree with you, Tony.
If I was faking, I wouldn't be sitting here crying.
Okay, baby, but calm down. That's why you're letting them get to you, and that's what they're wanting.
Play off with somebody's health problems.
We're needing 110 today to keep the room. Tony's wife says she just wants to hug you. No, we don't have family we can go stay with. We was staying with my dad. It's very toxic there. We ended up having to move. Thank you, Leanna. Yeah, she had Charlotte said internet hugs.
Thank
Tanny,
you.
give me 1 second. I do have a job. I have a job. Yes, always. We have. I was just to answer somebody's questions. Everything is moving in. Exactly, Kata. But they think that, listen, we got labeled a scammer because of one person told everybody what to think about us. Disability does take a while. Can you hear me now, Teen Angel? That's what I was answering. She had 9 seizures in one day back in.
It was back last year.
I can't remember the month. And we almost lost her that day. Her blood pressure bottomed out. She started turning blue. She stopped breathing on us. So, everybody, give me 1 second to finish this, and I'll get into I'll tell everybody everything else. When we went to leave the hospital, she was taken to the hospital by ambulance. When we went to leave the hospital, she went to get up out of the bed to be put in the wheelchair, and she was like, "I'm having problems with my right leg," and her right hand was drawn up too. And looked at her, and her face done drew up, and everybody instantly went into, "Holy crap, she's having a stroke! Holy crap, she's having a stroke!" She was not having a stroke. Thank you, Kata.
Thank you.
She wasn't having a stroke. They did a bunch of tests on her. Couldn't figure out what was going on. Had to re-stick her with an IV. The person who's calling me a scammer to just embrace it is a person who just lied on here telling everybody they offered to give us a job and a place to stay.
Oh, okay.
And have never contacted me about anything. No. Fries for life. It seems like, you know, I shouldn't have to share it, but that night they stuck her again with the needle to draw some blood for her, get an IV in her, get an RV in her. Thank God they didn't send an RV. Thank you for the sweet potatoes, the gifts. Thank you. And her face went back to normal, and her hand eased up. But she was in a wheelchair for about a month and a half after that. Thank you for joining the team, Laura. You got the little thing now. JPD, yes, I am. I didn't like not being able to work because of the weather this week, but it's not bad. I'm the gopher guy. I'm the, hey, go get this, because I don't know much about construction. I just got lucky to get a break. They was trying to get the IV back in her because she was getting ready to go home. They done came in, took IV out, everything. She's getting ready to go home, and that's when everything started happening with the hemiplegic. But everybody thought it was a stroke. When they tried to go back in with the IV, they was having to dig, and it was a lot of pain because they couldn't find the vein. We do have 4 seasons in one day in Tennessee. But anyway, it hurt her, and it was just like her face cleared up, and then everything started acting a little bit better, but she's still having problems walking. She wasn't drawn up like a stroke, though. So her neurologist did some more tests and was like, hey, this is hemiplegia or hemiplegic. I've always said hemiplegic. So that's what they've diagnosed her with. It flares up from time to time. Unfortunately, she's having a problem with it today with her leg. It's not MS, it's the hemiplegic. Like they pretty well. Do your fingers tingle sometimes?
They go to sleep. Like,
no, you don't self-inflict seizures and stuff. Like, how is that?
Self-inflict?
Oh, so if we would have made better decisions in life, she wouldn't have seizures. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Fuck face.
Oh, he's saying being homeless and It's not nothing about make better decisions. We just fell on a rough time. Anybody in here tomorrow can fall on a rough time. Jeez, Jenny, that is horrible.
What?
You just got the multiple I can't say it, lupus and
Yeah. Well,
and a couple of other things. I got a job. Certified hater. I have no clue who that is. Hang on a second, everybody. I've got my screen pulled up. I'm trying to do something real fast. If you're asking anything, I can't see it. I've got something pulled up on my screen. Charlotte, you're a moderator now. Jeez. Jeannie, well, we would definitely keep you in our prayers that they all come back negative. It's not anybody's responsibility. We're just asking for a little help. If you can help, that's great. Linda, you better take it easy with that. I know when I miss my blood pressure meds, it's takes me a minute to bounce back from missing them. Joanne, my cash app is TIME 03 or 0379. Hey, I got a job, big buck. Jania, we need $110 a day to stay in this room. Anything anybody could help us with is appreciated. I'm looking for a second one.
Everybody has answers, don't they?
Jinval? She said, hey, Angela, you're not alone. I have health issues going on. I have Cash App. It's right there, if you can see that. It's TIME 0379.
I hate to hear when anybody has any kind of health problems.
It's Tanning, I missed some of your story there. I caught the tail end of it. Everything's moving so fast, Tanny. He passed suddenly at home. My daughter had to call me on the phone in hospital. So I missed the first part of that, and everything's going so fast. Local churches will not pay for a room. We've done called, asked for help. Thank you, Christina. We're actually Labimi. We're actually going into a cheaper place Monday. Both had COVID. Jeez. Well, we're definitely sorry for your loss.
Definitely.
Tanny, it's I've got a mod working on getting, Mama D, honestly, asking for help, hoping to get tomorrow covered. I'm trying to line up some yard work, any kind of little side job I can do tomorrow to make the money to pay for another day. And then when I get off work Monday, I'll have the money to pay the new room. And that guy's working with me at the new place. to. We've reached out to several places here, and there's just nothing in this area to help. "211 put me in touch with West Tennessee Homeless Solution, and West Tennessee Homeless Solution told me that if I wasn't a veteran or a single mother, they couldn't help me with housing. I would have to be homeless for a consecutive 30 days with nothing."
Are we on YouTube? Because we look familiar.
Yeah, the tattoo-headed guy
Yeah.
has got us on there. Joanne, I've actually asked that, and they said they didn't trade anything out like that. Exactly, Marie. If everyone sent $1, we'd have it. Now, we're in West Tennessee. We've been to All for One's page and actually got some good resources off of there, but what a lot of people don't realize is those resources isn't an emergency snap of the finger type thing. Nini 4, I've got $5 of it right now. I need 110 or 105. Now, that's my wife. Do I look old enough to be your dad?
Well, I didn't think so.
It seems to be a question that's asked a lot. I mean, I'm not mad at that question. It makes you feel good. Our vehicle's broke down. The oil pump went out on it. And in this situation, I haven't been able to pay to get that even fixed. But whoever's hearting it up, we appreciate that. Thank you, Marie. I haven't had the chance to look to see if anybody has sent anything.
Yeah, I would have been several years ago.
Yeah.
We had a little Honda Civic. God, I missed that car. And we would DoorDash.
I'm trying to get out the way so you can go potty. Danny, I didn't see your question. Things get filtered. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. If you want to ask it again, I will gladly answer it. I'm trying to answer everybody's questions, but I miss people sometimes. I'm sorry. When there's 200 and something people in here and everybody's talking at one time, I don't always see everybody's questions. Tanny's in Ohio. We got a friend that lives in Ohio. I do work. I'd have a shot of water. Oh, God. If you wouldn't have asked me, I could have told you. It's not a big town in Ohio. I think it's north of Cleveland, maybe. I'm not for sure exactly. We've been in a bad situation for a few months. We have. I won't deny that at all. I do have a job. Trying to find more work too to go with it. God bless. I can't think of where they're from. I know they're in Ohio. He's a Facebook friend, and yeah, Sunflower. Yeah, it's We're not. We're in Tennessee. Thank you for the gift. Stacy, I haven't had the opportunity to look. I don't know. So that puts us 197 minus Okay, we are $32 away from hitting it, being able to stay in the room another day. Hey, dog mom. We went to Gatlinburg a lot when we was younger with church trips and stuff, and never seen a bear. Thank you, who just sent that. It's got a little rose for your name. Thank you for that. We appreciate anybody who gifts, anybody who can help us out tonight. Raised in Gatlinburg, you are so lucky.
Right.
Gigi, thank you, Gigi. We appreciate that. I missed that. I was out checking so I can give an accurate number.
In Knoxville.
Knoxville, nice. So I wish we was on that side of Tennessee. We're on the opposite end. We're the last town you go through before you get to the Mississippi River and stuff. Dog Mama, yes. Hello from Maine. Samantha, you're the first person we've had from Maine. That's awesome. We've never seen any bear up there, but we ain't been in.
Yeah, we haven't been in a long time.
1999 was our last trip.
Yeah.
To Gatlinburg. We went with a youth group. We went up there for Winterfest. And that might be a good reason we didn't see any bears or anything. North Dakota, our first North Dakotian in here. Tanning, thank you. Y'all give me 1 second. Angie from Florida. We've got a lot of Florida fans in here. Florida people in here. Okay, guys. We have it. We have what we need to cover our room tomorrow.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Tanning, for that. Hello from Kentucky. Stacy from Kentucky. Jen from North Carolina.
I think one's at Oregon.
One's from Oregon?
Go back up.
I'm trying.
I mean down. See what I mean? Yeah.
Southern Oregon. That's awesome. God is good, Mama T, I tell you. Food, not so much, but we have the room covered.
Y'all just amazing for real.
Everything we make from Monday to Sunday on battles, we don't get paid till Wednesday. And that actually paid for our room for a night and bought a little bit of food the other night. It's the money from battles. Butterfluff, love your name, by the way. It's $110 a night where we're at. Monday we're going to a cheaper place. Tanny, the story about how we got here, or just our story in general? Yeah, we're going to try to battle here in a little while because we've actually got what we've got coming Wednesday is going to help a lot. That's where you got the two people. We'll be on this side of the screen. Somebody else will be on this one. And while we're battling, if we get gifts and roses and hearts and stuff like that, our numbers run up.
Dog Mom, I'm planning on finding some things to do tomorrow to make some. So we're going to hope and pray that I can find some jobs off of
Facebook Marketplace. What do you mean, Emily?
She said Instacart and DoorDash.
If we had a vehicle,
Oh, okay,
we
yeah, I'm
would.
with you. Oh, our vehicles broke down. We used to DoorDash. Um, right now in our area, the Spark is looking for people that delivers the pickup deliveries for Walmart. Man, they're hiring like $17 an hour plus tips to deliver groceries for Walmart. But our vehicles broke down. Oh no, we may not battle tonight. I don't know. If, what we was getting a while ago was
Imagine that.
imagine all the people. I have got in applications everywhere. Larry, what do you do for a living? See, because you don't know what I do, and I don't know what you do, but I'm not just going to assume that you're lazy.
But I like how people that don't even live in our town knows what's hiring in our town.
Yeah. Oh, Charlotte was fast on that one. She was throwing out mutes and blocks left and right a while ago. People being rude and couldn't catch them all. Susan, you're exactly right. That's exactly what they want.
I can ignore some stuff, but then there's some stuff though that I just can't.
Yeah. I worked at a local factory called NSK for God bless, almost 8 years.
Yeah.
Um, and
Christopher said he's got one glove.
got one glove. All right, Christopher. Maybe we'll get somebody wanting to battle here in a minute. Exactly, Samantha. Listen, I always say in this world you can't have enough of two things. That's love and prayer. But man, you get on TikTok, I can't say there ain't any love because you find it. There's a lot of people that get on here and they're just as nice. Like Charlotte, we've met her. She's a sweetheart. Tanny, you seem like you're a real sweetheart. I don't know if you're a guy or female, but you're still a sweetheart either way. Emily, we are in Tennessee. Joanne, I just seen that comment. Bearded one, I'm working with a construction company. I'm the gopher. I got very lucky and got the position with them. I have no experience in construction, but I told the guy that I'm willing to learn whatever he can teach me. And right now, I've been my job title is "Hey, you go." I've done factory works most of my life. Right now, they say I'm on standby, but it's basically a small layoff from the factory. They're just calling it a standby, so they don't have to pay us unemployment. That's basically some of that.
Yeah.
I worked at one place for 7.5 years. Didn't have any intentions on leaving. Not going to dive too far into. I didn't have points built up. I had a half a point on my record. Our niece that we helped raise, who was like a daughter to us, was killed in a car wreck. I left work the day I got the phone call of everything that happened. Took another half, so at that point I've got a total of 1 point.
Thank
you, Angie. I went into work that Saturday. That was on a Friday. I'll never forget it. I used to love the rain, but that's the reason I hate the rain now. Because when I made it out to the car, it just started raining so hard, and I was just like, me and Chas would have been out in the middle of the rain playing in it, you know. But I went into work that Saturday just trying to keep my mind occupied, right? Funeral was that Monday. I went into work that Monday and I told them, I said, I'm leaving at 10. I got the funeral to go to. HR called me to the front and she said, we're shorthanded. I can't allow anybody to leave. And I was like, I'm not asking. Thank you, Tanny. I was like, I'm not asking you if I can leave. I'm telling you I'm leaving at 10. Just give me my half a point. And she looked at me and she said, some things in life you just have to choke up and move on. Your responsibility is to be here. There's nothing you can do there. I don't think I've even told you the full extent of that. There's nothing you can do there.
Thank you.
I'm not allowing you to leave to go to the funeral. All right, Tanny. I told him I was leaving. She told me if I left, I didn't have a job. Oh, yeah, we went to a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
We did. We went to a lawsuit. I didn't see myself leaving that job because I done moved up twice. I'm not the sheriff. I'm your Huckleberry, though. Thank you. Now that's been a little bit of time ago when that job when all that went down. Like I said, they learned through the lawsuit that she was in the wrong. That HR woman is not there anymore. Hey Tanny, her account name is Millie Vanilli. Oh man, I was just talking about rain. Blame it on the rain. Hey Chris.
Hey, Chris.
We're here just talking at this moment. Maybe going to do a battle. It's a little picture. Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely remember when Millie Vanilli got caught. But now it's like Millie Vanilli got caught lip singing, but now we're like asking Vince Neil to please lip sync. Yeah, they was in the wrong. We went through the lawsuit, and then they realized they was in the wrong. Listen, guys. I'm a metalhead. I've been a metalhead my whole life. Well, I can't say my whole life. Is that Ravishing Randy? Invite Ravishing Randy to join the live.
Hi, why not?
What, he popped up? Say hi, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah, it wasn't them singing. I think that's kind of what just really.
Yeah, I used to like Millie Vanilli.
Oh, did Chris ask something? I missed Chris's question. Are you? I was a metalhead, but my first. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Embarrassing. My mom and dad, my mom more so. Susan, not much older. I just turned 45 on the 3rd of this month, and she just turned 32 for the 13th time in June.
I don't mind telling my age.
She's 45 also. We've been married for 23 years.
Same to you.
You too, Millie Vanilli. Thank you again. Thank you. We appreciate your kindness and your blessing tonight.
Randy, if you're on here, you better say hi.
Showed he was on, but he ain't said anything. He might have just been passing through.
Maybe.
My mom took me to Kmart with my allowance, and I'd gotten a Walkman, and she was like, well, long marriages is something that's unheard of these days.
Yep.
Um, she said you can get whatever you want to listen to, and I bought Billy Ray Cyrus. Some gave all the tape that had Achy Breaky Heart, and Vanilla Ice is to the extreme. The one that had Ice Ice Baby.
I know. I loved Kmart.
Oh God, I did too. And I had my Walkman on one day in the study hall. I'm telling you, Billy Ray, and I had hair like Billy Ray. I had the mullet. But I was in study hall, and they allowed us to put our Walkmans on. And I think I was in 8th grade. And my buddy goes, "What in the hell are you listening to?" And I was like, "Billy Ray Cyrus." And he goes, "No, here." He hands me a tape. We do not have kids. Um, he hands me a tape, and yeah,
Yeah.
because it's her leg that's
It's
bothering
my
me.
leg.
Anyway, he gives me this tape. It doesn't have anything wrote on it. I stick it in there. I hit play, and it's Metallica, Master of Puppets. And I never went back to Billy Ray. I did go back to Vanilla Ice though. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up the stage.
I can
like
move my
some
upper
candle.
body,
Games.
but my right leg is what the problem is.
I missed something there. Blue Light Special, yep.
Yeah.
Never seen Metallica live. I always wanted to. Sweet. I'd love to have the Metallica, all of Metallica on record. I don't have a record player though, but that would be so cool to have them all on record.
Yeah. I do have something to do with
Seen Metallica 5 times already. Ugh, jealous. 3 times already. People come for the hate. We was asking for some help. And a lot of people came in here to hate on us. Oh, I've seen so much of their stuff live, but never seen them live. Would love to see them live. Sydney, right now we have what we need. Anything else would just be a blessing to get some food. But we have what we need for the room. But if anybody wanted to send anything extra, we would put it towards getting us some food and stuff like that. Megadeth is a tough band too, guys. They really are. Man, I know he asked Charlotte, but I'm right there. Anthrax and Slayer. Whew. Sydney.
Thank you for the rose.
Yeah, thank you for the rose. Sydney, yes, I am. I'm working with a construction company right now. Christopher, I want to say Tyson, but man, I think he's done took the money and he's going to get knocked out. Oh, you gotta love Ozzy. If you're a metalhead and you don't love Ozzy, are you really a metalhead?
You guys are pretty much taken care of.
What I made from working today, we didn't get to work 2 days this week because of rain. So, Justine, we've got tomorrow covered for here. I'm getting out tomorrow, making some money to cover Sunday, and then that should get us to Monday. I'd love to have seen Ozzy live, man. Y'all see him at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? It's like, man, I hated seeing Ozzy that way, but well, hello. Monday we get to go to a cheaper place. I work with a construction company. I don't do the actual construction. Uh, I'm the gopher. I'm the hey, go get it guy. I work. She's trying to get her disability. Man, I can only imagine how good Randy Rose would be now if he wouldn't have been in that plane crash. Oh, Justine was a metalhead in the womb then. That's fine, Heather. I don't mind answering any questions. We just got on a little talk about heavy metal. Somebody's name was Milli Vanilli, and that led to Metallica. Not for sure how we got to. It's taken quite a while. I feel like we're in the home stretch of it now, though. She's got a good taste in music. All right, Samantha, you be safe.
Samantha.
Thank you, Joanne. We appreciate that. Took you a year. I know some people was taking. Somebody was in here earlier saying it took them 9 years to get theirs.
I think somebody said 5 for them.
I never really got into dancing that much. Dancing sung Mother, right? Mother, if you're gonna find hell with me. Something like that. I didn't get into dancing that much. I loved Henry Rollins, though. God, y'all are.
Anthrax.
As they said, Angie and Melissa got theirs in 6 months. I'm so glad y'all got it that fast. She's been turned down 3 times, and this time she's 95% sure she's getting it. I loved Anthrax, man. Antisocial was my favorite Anthrax song. Also, just a couple years ago, then, when you was 21, Angie. I love the blues. The blues is Slash is the reason I picked up a guitar. I've played guitar since I was 14 years old. My wife, she's 45. Like Slash was Guns N' Roses. I love Guns N' Roses too, just as much as Metallica. But Slash was the reason I picked up a guitar, and I always liked B.B. King and Albert King and Stevie Ray Vaughan and Slash. So a lot of my actual playing comes from their styles. I'm not saying I'm anywhere on their level, but dear Lord,
It's pretty good though.
That's who inspired me to pick up a 6-string and play it. What state are you in, Bubbles? Stevie Ray's another one of those sunshine that, man, if he would not have been in that helicopter, how much more amazing would he have been? It's like the man was oh my God, the man was amazing. You know, Rise Guy, this is the first comment I've seen from you. I'm not ignoring you. It's just you might be getting filter. Share a birthday with Jim Morrison. That's pretty rad. Yeah. When I was about 14 years old, I'd went with my aunt and uncle to Memphis. And my uncle was, if we was going to Memphis, that was his birthday the day after yours. That's awesome. If we was going to Memphis, we was going to walk down Bill Street. And we're walking down Bill, and this is back in the 90s, like mid 90s, right? So it was still safe to walk on Bill Street in Memphis. It wasn't Gotham like it is now. And we're walking down Bill Street, man. I just hear this guy just, man, getting some blues licks, and I'm just like, oh my god. And of course, I'm too young to go into the club, but I go up to the door and I look through the crowd, and my uncle was just like, man, that guy can play. And my jaw hit the floor, and I was just like, I remember saying this at 14 and thinking I was just going to get in trouble after I said it. I went, holy shit, that's Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page was in Memphis recording some stuff at Sun Studio and went to Bill Street that night and just asked to sit in with a local band that was playing there and jammed on some blues with them. And I just so happened to be able to walk by and look through the door and see Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin playing blues with a local Memphis band just randomly on Bill Street. Sure. Let's hear something funny. Charlie hit a good joke the other night. Copays are ridiculous for medicines. They really are. Some of her seizure meds are just. You was born December 8, 84? Haven't heard anything about that in Kentucky.
Do you take seizure meds too?
Seizures are, man, they're so scary, guys.
I don't know if you can you name them on there.
I don't know.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, Charlotte said her baby takes Keppra.
Keppra. Ugh.
What? I'm so sorry that
What
hit.
happened?
Roy Gibson.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear about the kidnapping in Kentucky? And I'm just like, no, I ain't heard nothing about that.
Uh-huh.
He finally woke up.
That's pretty funny. Let's see. I take care.
God
Oh,
bless. Sunshine, I hate to hear that, Sunshine.
Yes.
Bubbles, you take Keppra and
Oh.
God bless.
Yeah, I just read the.
That is a lot to be taken.
It is. I don't think that there's enough awareness for seizures, and apparently I'm getting the phone now.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
Sunshine, I hate to hear that word.
I do too. I do too. There's not enough awareness for seizures. That is true. I think that there needs to be more awareness, and I think people needs to know. I think people needs to know what to do when somebody is having a seizure. No, we don't. I'm glad to hear that, Jennifer. I'm so glad. See, I was doing good, like, it's been a little while, but I was doing good. I was doing better for a while, and then just all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere. Jennifer said she used to have them, but they stopped. And
I'm glad they stopped. I'm going to go up front.
okay.
Take care of that.
Okay. Okay, y'all are going to have me for a few. I hope that's okay. Yeah, I think that, because I don't think that they're taken very seriously. People don't realize People don't realize what people go through. Did I miss something? I'm sorry if I missed anything. Because it takes a toll on you. It takes a toll on your body, on your mind. It takes a toll on everything. Still in the hospital, but I'm doing fine today. Physically and mentally, I'm exhausted. It takes me a little longer to read or say anything sometimes if stuff gets going fast, because it takes me a little longer for everything to register. For everything to register up here for me. So I apologize for that. I hope it hadn't done started lagging or anything. So I'm a little shaky now if you see the phone kind of shaking. Thank you, Jennifer. I don't have a black eye. I have dark circles, but I don't have a black eye. Scans and CT. Oh, I know it's ridiculous, Bubbles. It's ridiculous. Somebody asked why the black eye, but I've always had dark circles, especially when I don't feel good. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm telling you, Charlotte. Oh, we're good. Was that Cherry? We're fine. Hey, Chipmunk. Oh, girl, I know. Back last year, whenever I had the 9 seizures and it caused the hemiplegia, I had to have a wheelchair, for that. And oh my gosh, if somebody, I don't know what I'd have done, but I knew somebody that had one that he wasn't using anymore, and they let me use it as long as I needed it. So that was a blessing because we go to the right. I'm having to switch back and forth, y'all. Yeah, now, like at home, I used a cane, but because we didn't have a whole lot of space, but like in April, I ran away, so I'm praying. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. But anyway, but like whenever we would go out and do something, then I would most definitely use a wheelchair. But now if we was going to a store that had like the rides or something, then I would get taken to the front door because we was always with our best friend all the time, so he would do a lot of driving for us, and he would drop us off at the front door, and I had my cane, and then whenever I would get into the store, I would use a ride. Yeah, people talk about my accent all the time. I hate to hear that, Bubbles. I know it's ridiculous how much stuff he is. Insurance coverage. Yes, you are lucky for that. Because it's ridiculous how much medical care costs and stuff.
You tossed it all the way up to room 104.
Really.
So I can hear everything sticks.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What?
Bubbles said just the chemo pills are 11 grand.
Jeez.
I know. Thank you for the heart puff.
It's got 2 on. Clear.
Good. All right. Oh, I think I just got it.
Thank you for the rose, Chris, and the happy Monday. Thank you for that. Yeah, dark-haired glasses.
Right, yep. She's sweet.
Okay.
Yes, she's sweet.
So, my eyes are heavy at 7 o'clock, guys.
Somebody asked me why the black eye. I said, I don't have a black eye. And then somebody said it. I told them that I had dark circles.
Who hit you? I must have been just...
And then somebody said it's probably the shadow.
It's Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
How's Lisa doing today? I heard you was back in the hospital because you was stubborn and didn't listen to your doctor. That's what I heard. So we're going to be open to taking some battles here tonight.
Excuse me.
Every time she tries to get snuggly up to me, I brush her off like, you can't snuggle up to me. You'll hurt your face leaning on this iron.
Yeah, not much better.
We are fantastic. How about yourself? Is Britt 2020? Is that? See that? Tell me that picture doesn't look like our.
It does look like our Brittany. Is it our Brittany?
I don't know. Is that our Brittany?
It looks like it.
Britt 2020 is. Are you our Brittany?
Are you our Brittany?
What'd you get me for Christmas, Jennifer?
No, what'd you get me for Christmas, Jennifer?
Race has nothing to do with being down on your luck. You can be any race in America and have a hard time. We don't tolerate the race stuff here.
No, we don't.
Charlotte, own it. We don't tolerate racial stuff. We don't tolerate anybody bashing someone because of their sexuality. And we really don't want any hate. If you're going to be hateful, this is not the room for you. You want to come in and talk and everything, hey, let's talk. You want to ask us questions, that's fine. But, man, let's don't be hateful. And we're not going to make fun of somebody because of their race, sexual orientation, any issues, medical problems they have. We don't tolerate any of that. Hey, it's our Brittany.
Hey, baby girl.
How are you? I don't. It's like I couldn't recognize you. It's been so long since I've seen you. Lisa, Monday will be in a cheaper place. That's the good news. I got distracted because our oldest niece is on here. We haven't seen her in a month of Sundays. And I hardly ever see her on here. I see her daddy all the time. I'd trade. I'd trade. No, he's been all right on here. Alan's been helping us with some things on here.
Work, yeah.
Still doing the same thing you was doing. How's little Miss Katie Britches? How's David? Imagine he's probably working all the time too.
Oh, where's our moderator? I talk to Katie every once in a while on Snapchat.
Britt, you should have seen this one tonight. One night she goes, "Baby, I'm talking to Katie on Snapchat. It's so precious." She's disabled and is not able to work.
Yeah.
Brittany, what's the Thanksgiving plans?
Yeah, we hadn't heard yet.
I know it's still too early to figure that out. What, Thanksgiving's the 25th? It'll be the, I don't know what day it is, the 20-something. And it'll be the 20th before we know. That's just how your family rolls. We might see if we can hit a battle.
Yeah, let's get some battles.
Charla, you still in here? We're going to need your thumb if we battle.
28th.
It's the 28th?
Yeah,
okay, so it'll be about the 24th before we know Thanksgiving plans.
Charlie, you got them thumbs ready for some battles?
Let's just see what happens. We keep getting a lot of people popping up, but we're getting the warning of they might have something on their screen that's violating community standards. And so we don't accept those battles.
There we go.
What's up, my man? You want a battle?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream at you. Nah, I screamed at this guy.
All right.
Here we go, guys.
Y'all know what to do.
Arriba la H,
Y'all
mi
know
perro.
what's up. Let's double tap the screen.
Why don't you guys talk really hard to get some weird battles?
I don't know. Let's
All
go.
right, y'all, let's do this.
Don't get too loud. I was realize how far down the hallway I can hear you talk. Like this, a good way. But you hear other people too. If you go out and go that way, somebody's beating the bugs off something. You hear it. Let's keep double tapping, guys. Any gifts are appreciated during the battles. They help us win. We're on a 6-game winning streak. Speed challenge is coming up.
y'all.
Where's Christopher and his glove?
Hey, muchas gracias.
Oh no, he's got two gifts on his
Ese es Pierrolo.
We need one gift to hit the target to get double points. We need one rose. Just one rose. Hit the target in the next 20 seconds. There it is. Thank you, Jennifer. So that means soon we'll end up with double gifting points. Tell everybody when that happens. Whoa, where do you come from? OG just came out. Here we are. We're in the next 55 seconds. We're in 2-time gifting points. So anything you send, we get double the points for. So roses, sweet potatoes, anything. You got any kind of gifts to send in the next 45 seconds. Please send them. We'll get double points. Thank you, Jennifer. Double tapping. Double tapping. Thank you for the roses and the heart puffs. And the tiki top. Oh man.
Oh my God, hey, muchas gracias.
We was rolling up there, then you got us for a little bit. We still got time though. We got 15 seconds left on the double gifting points.
Y este que piensa que me iba a ganar, güey.
¿Quién es ese?
No sé, güey. Muchas gracias por el juego.
¿Quién
We
es
got
ese?
ahead of us just by a little bit. Double gifting points are over with. Thank you, Jennifer, for all the gifts during that time period. Thank you everybody for double tapping. Let's keep double tapping.
Está buena para perder.
We need a few gifts to beat this guy. We're about 150 points behind him.
Hey, se me está pues.
1 2-minute point gift would jump us ahead of him.
Hey, ¿qué lo que?
But we appreciate everything everybody sees. So we do appreciate that.
Con el vivo lo que toca. Hey, gracias por tratar.
Juega la H, mi perro.
We want to keep our winning streak.
Ganamos. Hoy ganamos, mi perros.
We probably got off waiting on the battles.
Puta, ahorita no
I didn't want to watch the fights. Britt, are you still here? She's probably been got off. No, she got on though. Good seeing her.
Hola, ¿cómo están?
I think he's going to get us,
Hey,
guys.
está bien, no te cagas pantalla después, mi perro.
We need a few gifts in this last minute. We need 150 something points to get up there with them.
Baile, mami.
Everybody double tap. Get any gifts to send in the last 30 seconds. We appreciate it. Help us win this battle. Not, we're going to lose our streak again. We lost our nugs.
Si le ganamos al equipo Win.
30 seconds, guys.
Ay, me van a ganar, le
30
quitamos Win.
seconds.
Pareja tibia.
We need somebody to snipe for us.
Vamos, gente, atacar.
We just need a
Dale, Win.
200 point gift.
Eltis, Mejía.
Thank you, GG, for the rose. Appreciate it.
Ay, muchas gracias por
I
dar
said rose, like I said, the rose. Got 5 seconds. We got any snipes out there? Oh, you got us. Hey, thank everybody for double tapping. Who's our MVP
Ay,
of
muchas
this
gracias por el apoyo,
game?
pues.
The art MVP is Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer, for the gifts.
Hola. Dana, debe atacar.
Thank you, Jennifer, for the gifts. Thank you, everyone who double tapped. I'm trying to see everybody. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Jen. A lot of people are watching that fight tonight.
Yeah.
My drink. Water down. I'm horrible with names. GG's Homestead, thank you for the gifts on that. I don't have Netflix, and I'm not going to buy Netflix just for that fight. I'll watch it all on YouTube or Instagram after it's done. It's not going to be a real fight. 2-minute rounds with 16-ounce gloves instead of 10-ounce gloves.
Mm-hmm.
No points. They're not allowing it to be points. Do you have to pay more to watch it if you have Netflix? It's like I thought if you had Netflix, you just watched it. I don't know anybody who's got Netflix that I could even borrow.
Well, they done cracked down on that anyway.
They really have. But about to look. They said Jake Paul's walkout attire cost him $1 million. He teased it being studded out with diamonds and stuff. His first WrestleMania had it on a chain. I'm telling you, I wish I had $1 million hairs also. But we may be getting off here in just a few minutes. Yeah, that's crazy. $1 million for a rain jacket and shorts to go in a boxing ring in. But they said he's getting $40 million for this fight. Tyson's getting $20 million. They got so many rules and regulations against it now. Like I said, the bigger gloves, so there's going to be less chance of a hard knockout. But he knows how hard that Tyson is going to punch. 2-minute rounds instead of 3-minute rounds. No judges, so it has to be won by a knockout. So if Tyson comes out and he beats him on points, there's no judges to keep the points. And he's worried he can't knock Tyson out. And he's worried he can't knock Tyson. I think Tyson's taking the money and he's going to dive. WrestleMania would be better. God, front row tickets in WrestleMania in Vegas are going for $50,000 a piece. It's insane. I love to wrestle in front of that many people one time in my life, though. I think the biggest crowd I've ever been in front of was, about 6,000? A little bit over 6,000 people. That's awesome. They're coming to Nashville in 2026, and I'd love to go, but that's where I wish I still knew people that was there. Used to, when they come to Memphis, we always got free tickets because you could put in a phone call to somebody. Like, I was really good friends with the guy who did the Eugene character. That's a lot of doll hairs.
Yes.
It's a doll hair factory. I used to be able to hit him up and get free tickets, and then I was actually supposed to have been on Raw that one night, but I got sick and couldn't go. That's the night Chris O'Neill got super kicked by Shawn Michaels. So disappointing that night. I wanted to be kicked by my hero. I'm saving my Super Bowl money till the Cowboys play another one. So I'll probably never go to the Super Bowl. In the 90s, though, they was bad. But I think we're about to call this a night. What do you think?
Yeah.
You probably need to stretch your little legs out.
Yeah, I do.
And you and me and you together like a sticky tree in the flu. And we're walking outside on the ground, so happy together. I've been a Cowboys fan my whole life, which was kind of tough growing up because my dad was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And if the Cowboys beat the Steelers, he wouldn't talk to me for a few days. And vice versa, Pittsburgh beat Cowboys, I wouldn't talk to him for a few days. Now we just don't talk to each other. Thank you, Dilly May. I like that name. Thank you. But we are going to call this one a night. And we've enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody who's helped us out. Went ahead and took care of tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow night we'll get on here and just battle. Nene, no. I seen a question mark of yours.
Yeah, that's the only thing I seen that.
It's weird if Nene gets filtered. She's always comes through. She's always so sweet.
I know.
Your yard? There goes my hair doing its own thing. I feel like it's midnight right now.
Oh gosh, I do too.
Nene, I'm not seeing. Hey, Stephanie. We needed Stephanie in here a while ago when we was doing that battle. It well, not sleeping's got me messed up. And it's just we went from a California king to a full size bed, and I try to make sure she's got enough room to be comfortable. And I'm just not sleeping good. I have insomnia anyway. I don't sleep good, and I can't take anything for it because her seizures are more prone to be when she's asleep, and I have to be able to be awake to take care of her if she's having one. So sometimes I'll break down and take Hey, Jill's finally popping
Hey,
on.
Jill.
Right when we're about to get off, Jill pops on. We might stick. Jill and Stephanie both popped on right at the end.
Oh.
We'll stick around for a few more minutes because our friends popped on. How is Jill and Jennifer doing tonight? How's Mindy doing tonight? I don't know Mindy, but hi, Mindy. Says she joined, so I just said hi to her. New followers at $6.50. I think. Yeah. Yeah. To us, I think. Yeah. That's how that goes. That's how that goes. Stephanie, how are you tonight? Do we have a bad connection tonight? Jill, how's your day been? How have your day been? I do have a bad connection. I figured I did because everything got cut down, and I've been seeing people pop in and out. Tracy! Tracy's been with us for a while. So on that note, we are going to call it a night, guys. We've been on here for a little bit over 2 hours. Might try to watch a movie if I can keep my eyes open during the whole movie. That one's the one that you don't know if we can keep our eyes open or not. And then we'll catch everybody tomorrow. Tomorrow night we'll get on here and just try to do nothing but just battling. And we hope everybody has a good night. And y'all know, can't have enough love and prayer. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Never mind, I missed a button.
You do that every time.
Hold on, missed it again. You see me hitting that?
Yeah.